Alright, welcome to another adventure. We're here in Harlan County, Kentucky, just outside Lynch, and we are going to go on an underground mine tour. So what this is an abandoned coal mine that they opened up for an exhibition. So we're going to go through a lot of, you see the different stages of the coal mining industry. Should be very interesting. I read a lot about this, so let's go explore some coal mines. So here's a little history of this mine here, and this is what you will see here. Alright, this is the mine here. So this is the exhibition mine. So we're going to take a train ride inside and see how the mine works. An old coal mine. There you can see the chute coming up to the top of the mountain. We got our tickets to the tour, 3 o'clock tour, so we're gonna go out here underground, wait for next tour. It starts about 20 minutes, so this should be fun. Get to explore an old coal mine. Alright, this is our car we're going to be doing here. We're going to go through that way, go underneath the mine. So this should be cool. Of course, coal production was very, very hazardous. You know, the constant breathing of coal dust in the mine can lead to serious health problems like black lung and silicosis. So coal mine job were very, very tough job. So ponies were used to haul the coal cars. The cars that are full of coal, they pull them to the shuttle cars to get them pulled out. So this is a recreation of the pony stall, because the cars would come up here and the ponies would come out and pull the car to the shuttle. And most of them spent all this time underground. There are 3 different types of mining. You have the drift mine, you have a slope mine, and then you have a shaft mine. And Portal 31, which is where we are, this is what's called a drift mine. So that's what a drift mine looks like. There's the plant, there's the transfer house. So there's the coal. So the coal come out here, the transfer house, and it goes to the preparation plant, and then it would be shipped off to where it needed to go. So this is the type of mine we're going to see today, the drift mine.
Today, we're going to visit some of the miners and see how coal mining has changed over the years. Our first stop, 1990. We're going to pay a little visit to one of the miners.
Okay, Nelly, let's take a little break. Coming to America, it was a good thing I did. Even so, it was hard. So many, Mamma, Papa, Giuseppe, Amelia.
That's called conventional mining, and it's got 4 steps. But let's let Joseph explain them to you. Today, he's training a couple of new workers, and one of them just happens to be his own son, Tony.
Hey, Papa. Hey, Papa. Joseph, is that you?
Si, Antonio, it's me.
Times got pretty tough in the 30s. It was the Great Depression. It was the worst in 1932, when we might only work 2 days and 2 weeks. But U.S. Steel gave us credit at the company store, the United Supply Company, and we all grew gardens. I think I heard there were 900. And several crews now work for a foreman, but safety's still our #1 concern. That's what you're going to see first. Men installing brattice cloth, measuring the airflow, and roof bolting, part of the safety precautions that are now an everyday part of mining. You'll see what I mean.
There, Ben. Hold it there. Okay. I got my side braced. You get yours.
Got it. Now let's test it. Hiram, how's the airflow?
Oh, let me see. Looks good. I think that did it. That should be the last one we need in this section. This brattice and the new fan should bring in enough air for the new tunnel.
Man, this mine's getting big. Hope we can get the air back far.
I want to see that new picture they got from Gary. I hear he's something.
Boy, do we need it. It's about time somebody showed up with a good on. Let them get us 3 days running.
You better believe we're going to break that streak.
You got that right. You know these 9-hour shifts are great. Now we've got time to do stuff. Like go to baseball games.
Unless you're also stuck in the night shifts.
Top. He hit so much rock, he's wearing down these bits something fierce.
You'd think he would have learned that by now.
Oh well, old dogs and new tricks. Boy, boy, Jim, I'm beat. Am I ever glad this shit's almost over? By the way, I heard somebody at lunch say that maybe we're done with continuous miner in this section.
That's right, Billy. This section's pretty well mined out, so we're going to move it to number 3 heading tomorrow.
You know, my daddy and granddaddy first mined these sections, and now we're pulling the pillars out. I'm a 3rd generation coal miner, and altogether we've seen lots of changes here. My grandpa Joseph mined by hand with a pony team. My dad and his brother.
Now is the continuous miner at work in the next tunnel. It's pretty noisy, so be ready. But don't worry, we'll be safe.
This isn't the end of our story, but rather the beginning. The mountain itself has a story to tell. A very old story. One that takes us back to a time before the mountains were here. Back to the very beginnings of our planet. Then there were no continents, no oceans. The young planet was a sea of molten rock, intense heat, and violent upheaval. As it began to cool, it also began to rain, and much of the Earth's surface was covered by shallow seas. Life, as we know it, began. Slowly, over millions of years, vast swamps grew out of the seas, and then giant forests of mosses and ferns, all competing for light. Plants and animals lived and died, sinking to the bottom of the swamps. They carried with them stored energy from sunlight, now held captive in this decaying matter, buried in mud and sand, layer upon layer, year after year, for millions of years. For miners, Portal 31 was the portal to a new country and a new way of life. For others, it was the portal to prosperity, raising their children and grandchildren, some becoming miners themselves, some seeking other opportunities in the Cumberland area and in the cities beyond. But wherever life may lead them, they carry the legacy of pride and perseverance that was earned through generations of hard work and mental toughness. Those special traits that define the spirit of the miner. The living legacy of Portal 31.
Or maybe it's just a whisper of thousands and thousands of stories that the miners shared with each other as they made their way into and out of the mine. Can you hear it too?
Well, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that ride. A little history of Portal 31 here in Lynch. That'll do it for this adventure. Stay tuned for the next adventure, wherever that may take us. Have a great day.